You gonna put the spirit of the wombats on us? Come on.
The most illustrious podcast. First of all, do you watch Ballers? Have you ever watched Ballers?
We never watched Ballers.
Yeah.
That shit fell off so hard at the end.
Hard. Once they
You
started,
think
they got into e-gaming, it was over.
they sized it. You're the first black owner. Is that nigga even black? Like,
Ooh, oh, is he The Rock? He's Samoan.
I didn't know. I
Or
thought it was Hawaiian.
Samoan.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I thought isn't it the same thing.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. But I guess I guess the nigga's black.
All right. Wait, let me read out the teams that are possible. All right, so Benfica, Lisbon,
Portugal.
Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich, Girona, Mallorca, the Portuguese League, Fluminense, Timberwolves, Standard Liège. What is this? Servette, Geneva, Olympique Lyon, Tercera, Galatasaray. It's lit. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty crazy.
Two all top teams.
Those, yeah. Like getting that shit on your resume is over.
30K. That's how they get you.
That's how they get me. Watch it send me to the fucking Timberwolves.
You want a future, nigga? 30K.
That's true. Damn. Isn't it crazy? They're out here just gatekeeping
Mega
success.
Education. It's the whole education scheme. That's why niggas, I'm out of it.
Yeah, all right. I mean, you're gonna finish eventually, right?
Nigga. Hey, nigga, we'll see. I'll play it by ear. See how I feel after this little year. I was at a fucking thing. Look at this uncultured swine. Look, get yourself a glass. You know, Bob.
They only got mugs here.
I got my cheese on deck too. You're not ready, bro. You got really.
Why are you wearing a coat?
Huh?
Is that fleece?
Yeah, it's fleece. Come on, I'm not wearing a turtleneck. No size here. Come on. Not for the podcast.
All right, where were you?
I was at an art dinner last night.
Oh wow. Honestly, I thought this whole time you were just in your room working.
Nah. I was at an art dinner, like me and people in the NFT community, creators, people in the space and shit. Yeah. Shit was cool. Listening to this one nigga. It was a talk about NFTs, and this nigga said nothing about NFTs. This whole talk. This nigga I came from the street. I painted. Now I saw paintings like
rhythm and poetry, hip hop.
Don't remind me.
That's funny. Well, they were all American?
Huh?
They were American?
Or now it was like Swiss people, French people, Russian people, fucking German people, the whole, anybody that's in crypto basically in the area.
What'd y'all discuss? Like, you're not gonna put the people on of our podcast? Like, show the wealth, man.
I mean, it was more like this guy talking to us about, I mean, now that I think about it, it was more interesting than I thought, but he wasn't really talking about NFTs. He was just talking about his journey through art and technology, which I really didn't give a fuck about.
Brother. So he was talking about how the monkeys were really an expression of himself.
I mean, he was just saying like he was an art purist. He didn't believe that, you know how the niggas is when niggas is artists, like, well, I'm not selling out, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then he started using like iPad and AR, and now it opened up a whole bunch of new possibilities. And niggas was like, it was funny because the niggas in the crowd was niggas that wanted to make money. So niggas was like, yo, so like, what about NFTs? He was like, I don't care. It's about me, myself, my vision. And then he would say shit like that over and over again. It's like, nigga.
He's out about it.
There's eight niggas on your Instagram with a vision. Fuck out of here, nigga. Here with some bread. all these artist niggas is whack. You know what I realize about artists sometimes? It's like, bro, it's like niggas get this pedestal. You know, it's like I'm about the art. I don't care about making money. I don't care about, but nigga, like you're here promoting your shit right now. Like, nigga, this whole thing is a promo. Nigga, like you don't care. Like, nigga, go draw on the wall, go to sleep. You know, like it's funny, bro. But yeah. It was just cool being in like niggas had risotto for the first time. Apparently that's not spaghetti. It's like
risotto, no, it's rice.
Yeah, nigga. That's not bro. Nigga said risotto with mushroom. I'm waiting, okay, all right, you know, those nice spaghetti, you know what I'm saying? Rice comes out. And nigga, what the risotto? They're like, yeah, it's like it's like a differently cooked kind of rice, Italian way, you know.
I mean, I guess
that's rice.
Yeah. Portugal.
Nigga, that shit was, but now it was a cool experience, man. You gotta come out here.
Yeah, I'm about to. I'm gonna come for a week, right? Wednesday to Wednesday. What's up?
Huh?
Wednesday to Wednesday.
Wednesday to Wednesday. That would go here.
Let me see. It always ends up like we're talking on the podcast. Hey, it's time to plan our trips. The 23rd to the 30th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of March.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
Let me check my schedule.
I'm gonna get a crib out now.
You said what?
I said I'm probably get a crib out then. I'm just staying in my boss's shit for free right now.
I thought you were. So you're not gonna be able to stay there for free for extended
period? To the end of March.
Oh.
So I'm still here for real thing. But like,
yeah, then you can come to Spain.
Yeah.
What's the difference? What's the difference? Tell me, what's the difference?
It's a crypto community here.
A crypto community. So what? You guys are gonna just circle jerk over the like? What does that help you with?
And see, you see this, America, or whoever the fuck is watching. This is it. This is village niggas right here. What we were talking about before. This is it.
I understand. I'm just saying,
bro.
What does it help you with?
What does it help me with? Okay, I'm going to dinners. I'm meeting people that are in the same space as I am. I'm getting out.
You don't think Barcelona has one? Crypto?
Well, but like, I don't have the warm intro, right? Because here I meet people through people that I already know, right? And now these people take me places to introduce me to other people in a warm manner, right? So now niggas, I don't have to just come in cold. I'm Omar Kalabali, I do crypto, it was good. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I know Davies. You know, yeah, this is my man Omar. Oh, hi Omar, what do you do? Blah, blah, blah. And now it's a warmer intro. And now I'm getting put onto opportunities that I wouldn't have known about. And that's alpha, that's money. You know, it's like, it's not just, I'm not doing it all marketing, but like now I get the marketing aspect where I can find out, I don't have to go online and look up every opportunity. I can find out about crypto opportunities in a real life manner. You know, that's powerful. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, you say that to a nigga from the village, niggas, you know, this is it. America. All right, so
what if I enter the community by the March and bring you places?
All right, nigga, if you can, bro. I think there's actually an ETH Barcelona. Like, I'm gonna see if I can be the delegation for our squad to go out there and meet people. But like, nah, it's cool, bro. It's like meeting people. I don't know, man. It's like, you know how the niggas do the goofy tweets all the time. Like, I hate tweets like that, but it's like, if your friend circle is not talking about NFTs or blah, 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 you're a bum, you know? And like, niggas, like, these are conversations that's happening around me now organically. Niggas don't gotta force it. Like, I don't gotta go somewhere. Have you heard of Ethereum? And niggas give me some bullshit opinion. This is people like, level 2, level 3, talking about building stuff on chain, talking about building NFTs, talking about unlocking different use cases. Like, it's just interesting being around these kind of people and organically having these conversations, you know, and like being in a position now where like I could make a play based off of these conversations. It's interesting. And like, I don't know, I like being around them. You know what I'm saying?
I love with that. That was very, yeah. Fuck, man. This unknown number keeps calling me from Spain. It's fucking with my head, man. Who could it be?
We're on a podcast right now. You don't even give our listeners your attention. You're on your fucking phone.
It was
problem number 2 with America. You just can't.
It was a school. A missed opportunity. You know why I keep rejecting these calls? Because I'm scared it's debt collectors. It's
Even if the niggas call you, what they gonna do? Hang up on them niggas.
I know, but I feel bad.
Nigga, this is not great content. Put your phone away, nigga.
It's gone. I'm just saying. Oh, you don't think talking about debt collectors is good?
I don't think having your phone on a podcast. I mean, look at this niggas. Man. You think niggas coming to Europe with some culture, drinking out the bottle. And with New York City in the background. Bum.
Oh, that is New York City.
So let's get at medical school. What the fuck you doing? Health collection.
Oh, I actually had a great day. I finally got like something to work on, like coding. Yo, coding's a bitch. Fuck coding.
Yeah. I'm learning some of it now.
What language?
SQL.
What is it?
Yeah. I'm doing it because there's this platform called Dune. And it's like now like you've sent the Ether transaction, right? And then like you can see like all those Ether scan and shit like that. It's a way to like aggregate that data and like make prediction models and shit like that. But you got to use SQL to like use this platform. I'm learning that, and then I'm gonna try to get in Python so I can do smart contracts too. But yeah, you're right. That shit's hard.
Yeah, I thought I'm learning R, or I'm using R. So I think Python is pretty similar to R.
Yeah, you should do that, bro. You should learn that. I'm telling you, you should, bro. Like
Python or R?
Huh?
Python.
You might as well just add that, because like Web3, nigga, like you wouldn't have to do much. Like smart contracts and everything is all Python.
Yeah.
And you'd already be like, nigga,
Yeah.
Think about this game is so young. If you come in right now, you could be a veteran in 6 months.
That'd be great.
Nigga, you could be one of the OGs in the game. 6 months.
Yeah. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Young nigga.
Damn. Yeah. I'm trying to learn a new language. I'm trying to learn French this year, or at least. Huh?
You can do it with Spanish. It's easy.
What's Spanish? Oh yeah.
Spanish translates easy. This language I'm trying to learn right here now is stupidest language in the world, bro. Fucking Portuguese.
Are you trying to learn it, or I thought you were trying to learn Spanish?
Yeah, but like I'm living in Portugal now, and I feel like an asshole going everywhere asking, "Do you speak English?"
Yeah.
You know, like, but like so. But just for me, it's like my throat can't do the work. Pause. But like the way these niggas pronounce shit is like crazy. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they speak in Russian. I don't know, it's a wild language.
Yeah, it's like they're choking.
Nah, you can do French, bro.
But what's the best way to learn? I mean, obviously, like immersion is the best way, right? Like living there.
That's all these motherfuckers say.
But I mean, I need the basics first, I think.
Duolingo will teach you no grammar, but it'll teach you all the words you need to know.
Yeah. And
then once you've done like a 20-day streak or a 25-day streak on Duolingo, then fuck immersion, just watch TV. Because you watch TV, if you're able to recognize the words, you can recognize sentences. And then when you can recognize sentences, you can just recognize the sentences to people's body language.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I was on a date with a Tinder shorty like last weekend, and I was capping. I told her I spoke Spanish. Didn't. But like, nigga, my shit was matching up though. Cause she started talking, move her head, her facial expression, like, oh yeah, you're saying, oh yeah. Like, you know, like just from being in Madrid for a couple of weeks and shit, and speaking French, I don't know, it's like, when you speak the Latin languages and you pay attention, because you already have an ear for Latin languages, this shit will come easier.
Well, I see. She was Portuguese?
She was Spanish, but she's from the fucking Canary Islands.
Only
it's beautiful out there. I thought it was like a scary place because of the movies, you know?
No.
I think I'm on.
Here comes your what?
Yeah, bro. We're shooting a podcast right now. Yeah, this is my guy Clemens right here.
So, yeah, man.
I'm
gonna be a guest.
This guy about to teach me how to surf out here.
They got waves?
Yeah, I mean they got like, waves. Niggas be surfing. He's gonna go surf right now, I think.
You guys got the paddle boards. Damn, I'm trying to do.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta learn how to swim first. You about to do that?
You know how to swim?
Nigga, you don't remember saving my life?
I did that?
Nah, you're crazy.
Hey.
Nigga, remember that when those bullshit ass niggas stole all my shit at that party of Onlys?
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, you thought I was playing, nigga. I was gonna drown. Nigga, it was over for me, nigga.
Damn.
For some pussy. It all goes down for some pussy. Nigga, some shorties across the pool. Cause I seen when those shorties hopped in, we're talking to the two random shorties who ended up being lesbians after, so they were just fucking with us. I remember that was, I fucking hate those times. Anyway, you niggas was walking across the pool, and I thought like you guys were just walking, but you niggas started floating and doing some swimming type shit. And like, nigga, I got to the middle.
So you go into the ocean, or like you don't swim? You just stand up in the ocean?
Yeah, nigga, like I don't swim. You saw evidence, nigga. I can't swim, so like.
Well, I mean, but you can't learn now. It's fucking January or February. It's cold as shit.
You got pools and shit.
What's the weather like out there?
Today it's like gray. It's like probably like 50 or like
50. That's not bad though.
But it's like nice and sunny though during the day usually when it's not foggy. It's like beautiful out here.
Yeah, I mean people back home DC. It's 12 inches of snow right now.
It's 12 inches of snow?
Nah. But recently, I mean, when I was there, it was 12 inches.
Niggas gotta leave. Gotta leave.
So you be going out there? Like, I don't know.
Not in Portugal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than the NFT circle jerk.
They don't understand. They'll never understand.
I know, I understand, bro. It's a money-making scheme. It's not an art scheme. It's not art. It's not appreciation.
Everything is a scheme, nigga. You're scheming.
No.
Everything is a scheme.
You think
Go?
You think he'd look at the NFT and be like, yeah, it's dope. Da Vinci, huh? Just
nigga.
It's not it.
You niggas are scheming.
What does the monkey mean, Omar?
Monkey means nothing. Monkey means hype. Monkey means scarcity. Monkey means status. Like everything. Like Gucci, like Louis Vuitton. But now it's a digital form of that. But people gotta just understand, like, you gotta get past that. Because niggas is like, I mean, I'm done even trying to convert niggas because I just see it now. I'm trying to make bread, Like, the later you niggas are, I just know, nigga, by the time I got mine, I don't want to hear from niggas trying to come in, revolutionize shit, nigga. You had a chance.
How many NFTs do you have now?
I got 4, and I copped like 2, like a day or 2 ago.
I know, like, I mean, you have to look at which ones are projected to raise in value like a lot, right? Because I know, our boy Sergio has 2. They're just ugly. I'm not. They're just, they mean nothing.
Yeah, no, I mean, this guy right here is making an NFT project right here.
Oh yeah,
is it nice? Those,
Is it nice? What's it of? What animal?
Cyberfriend. It's like what animal they got? It just got different. It's like NFT that like there's a games also. It's like World Wide Web 3. I don't know if you ever heard shit like that, but he got NFT that you'll be able to use in that game, and then like 2 or 3 other games, same kind of NFT.
What about
what's called Cyberfriends?
They got, I know, like common friend. they have like
common friend.
A common friend. I don't want to name drop. That's weird.
Who?
No, I'm not. I just said
what are you talking about?
no, I'm just saying it's like our boy because like he bought like there's this joint that's just like cars, like mini cars or some shit.
I never heard of it. It's on your products now, bro.
I saw NFTs of colors. It's just a color. It's just like a solid block of a different color. That's wild. They're like, yo, I'm gonna I'm gonna trademark it. So whenever this color is used throughout the internet, I'm gonna get royalties. Like, what kind of delusion are you living in?
That's stupid. That sounds dumb.
Gonna gatekeep a color? Like, I see it with my eyes, bro.
Nah, bro, but like I don't know. Like that's how I was selling Akeem. It's like NFTs as we know it now. It's Bored Apes, it's CryptoPunks. It's like very simple, but this is like the you know, it's like think about it like this: if you went back to the 1920s, right, and all you saw was the Model T Ford, nigga, you wouldn't imagine a Lambo. You wouldn't imagine.
Okay, fair, but I wouldn't.
You would imagine nothing.
I wouldn't buy a Model 1 and expect it to become a Lambo. You know what I mean?
Well, in that time, it's a Lambo. In that time, if you got a Model T, you got it. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, right, you got the hindsight now, so you devalue the Model T, even though it's a collector's item. If you found it now, you'd probably be up. Anyway, you devalue it because you know a better technology. But if you exist in that time and space, no more horses, we can move. Like, nigga, that shit.
Say you get your hands on one of the monkeys, the apes, the Bored Apes, right?
Yeah.
But so you get it for free. How much would one cost? It's like $200K at least, right?
I mean, some of them are going for that much. You know, I met a guy last night, this little dinner thing. I mean, you know, 50-50 if he's capping or not, but since I'm positive living now, I'm just assuming he's telling the truth. But he's saying this guy is like, he's one of like the first Bored Apes. He's like a influencer in the crypto space, blah, blah. That's what he said, like he is. And got 30-some thousand followers. I'm sure he got some kind of influence somewhere. But anyway, he was pretty much saying that like he was buying Bored Apes before niggas was even like fucking with Bored Apes. You know what I mean? Okay. So he just saying at one point he just like got a relationship with like the founders and wanted like a Bored Ape of himself. Like, you know, like the celebrities are getting now. Like, but he didn't want it. Like, he just wanted one of one for himself. And like niggas made him one for free, allegedly made him one. Okay. And niggas say he sold it for $500,000.
All right. So say they somehow you get a free one, Omar, right now.
Yeah.
Right. And the value of it is like $200K. Would you sell on the spot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna keep it because like in the future the value is gonna. I don't think it's gonna grow in value.
But like you talking about like a specific brand, right? Like here's my whole thing about NFTs is like. That's why I don't like investing when it gets to mainstream media. All people see is prices, and all people see is he bought that when it was 25 cents. Now it's $1 million, like with the Shiba shit, right? You know, like, but like if you think about NFTs, there's so much more. It opens the possibility for so much more. So like, for example, I can't name the project, but I know people working on projects where now contracts are going to be NFTs. So the NFT will represent the stake that you have in a company. So for example, you're fucking opening a company, a fucking barbershop or some shit, and I'm seeding that investment 5% by giving you 20K, right? Usually you have to send me a bunch of PDFs, a bunch of shit for me to sign, whatever, right? Now that contract is going to be represented in NFT, and then I'm going to keep that, right? And that stores that data and that information because that's what the technology does, right? It's a unique coin and it can't be refabricated. And then when I'm ready to cash in my investment, we burn an NFT and you give me my money, right? And that's just a different way, a new way of doing what we've done before. Like there's people doing so much crazier shit.
Is it more efficient by any like means?
I mean, 100% than all the paperwork, right? Than all the keeping track of paperwork, sending PDFs here, PDFs there. Like it's just a tokenized way of holding that value, you know? And it's like, this is like 5% or 10% of what these things can mean, you know? Like I was like, what I texted Akeem, like when you're on OpenSea, they're displaying your data.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? like, okay, when you got a profile picture of yourself on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Facebook owns the profile picture, nigga. They own the letters that say Flavius Matacananu. Nigga, they own.
I'd have to put my whole government. All right, anyways.
Gosh, I don't care.
I'm bleeping it out.
They own everything that you type in, all the data that you input, every little piece of data you put on that site, they own. NFTs, Web3, this whole thing. This is now your ownership of that data. So like when Serena Williams, now she got her NFT and she puts it on Twitter. Twitter doesn't own the NFT. Twitter is displaying Serena Williams' data.
So you're saying it's a way of kind of like taking back the power from corporations?
Exactly. It's a way of, first it's an expression of data, right? Now we know it more as through art, but now that expression becomes ownership, where you own the data now, right? And the first use cases we're seeing of that is with this JPEG, this NBA Top Shot, this realm of stuff, but it could get a lot more interesting. Like this guy, I mean, I want to say his idea, what he was telling, but he was talking about some crazy shit, right? And these are ideas that can't exist in the artistic world now, can't exist in the paintings world now, can't exist in anything that's going on right now. But like, if we just limit our mindset to, I don't want to pay $5K for a picture, you're gonna miss out on something more than just, Bored Apes, nigga, in a year, 2 years, it's like everything. There'll be something different, something new, whatever, you know. And it's like, I saw an article doing my research that Paris Hilton now, you know, she's like,
but actually she was on like the crypto wave early. Like she was, you know.
Yeah, because she got people that invest money for her, right? And now she's hip, and now she's acting like. But what I don't like though is that, like, much like Elon Musk, it's like these motherfuckers start becoming the face of the space, and they're not. Like, nobody in the space respects these people, you know? But like, it's like to the mainstream, now people are gonna go buy what Paris Hilton's talking about. Please don't.
Facts. Elon.
She's a bum.
You know, I hate Elon.
Huh?
I have a lot of contempt for that man.
Haniel?
No. Elon. He has 10 kids.
Huh?
He has 10 kids.
Elon Musk?
Yes. That's
crazy. I almost said Haniel. I was like, well, that's crazy, bro. Elon Musk has, I mean, bro, I could see it. Him, Bezos, you know.
Yo, Bezos. That man's on fucking. It's not steroids. It's like another, some with a T.
Testosterone or like whatever.
Yeah, it's like some testosterone shit. Like, man got bulk after he said he resigned. He got bitches. He got muscle.
Dude.
But you can't do anything about that baldness.
He could get the LeBron. Nah, man. Like, I don't know. Those guys. I don't want to say I respect them, but like, I don't know. I feel like the game is not about them, and people are losing sight of what's going on right now because of worrying about them niggas. When there's an opportunity for you might not be Bezos, but it's an opportunity for you to not be under Bezos' thumb right now if you get on the computer and do some research, nigga. Like, Web 2 is becoming Web 3, and Web 3 is gonna give a lot of people power to do shit if they know R, if they know shit that's like Python, they could go use it. You know, it's like, it's a really, bro, it's crazy. Like, I don't know. Don't want to turn this to a crypto podcast, but niggas gotta stop sleeping.
I feel like that's half of what we talked about.
Nah, but I don't know. It goes back to the whole thing about 50-50, man. I just need people to wake the fuck up and need people to like stop fearing, or, you know, like, I just need people to wake the fuck up. Like, bro, some of our friends, like, nigga, like some of us, like me, myself, like, niggas gotta like be more aware of what's going on, man. Like, there's a lot of shit going on right in front of our noses that like are opportunities that niggas are sleeping on. You know,
no,
it's like,
I agree with you. I will be purchasing an NFT later. All right.
Do it. You have to, like, nigga. Just like, bro, I guess I would say recommend you can look some shit up, like buy some Asian shit. It's like the same shit you need to say about Bitcoin. Just get in the space. Just put some of your money there.
Yeah.
And now you have to pay attention to it. And that's gonna heighten your awareness of everything going on in space.
I feel you. Yo, imagine if we were in high school and we just went back to in high school and we're like, Dad, please just put a K. Just buy all the Bitcoin you can. The thing was, because like back then it was really hard to buy, right? It was only through like the dark web.
Yeah, and like, dude, that's one of the things that's kind of got me excited about this shit, because it's like it's shit's a lot more liquid than it was back then.
Yeah.
Like I remember trying to me and my friend trying to put money together to go to my one friend's house in California so he could go to the website and buy Bitcoin for us. And now nigga, it's on your phone, it's everywhere. And like that's just like, I don't know. When I see the bullshit you seen that H&R Block commercial? Yeah. Nah, they doing like, now they're including crypto in the taxes. Like, oh, like we can help you with the crypto taxes. You know, it's like, all this shit is a signal to me that, I don't know, this year it's like the US government, everybody's understanding what crypto is. And like niggas is either getting left out, getting told to stay out. And then in a year or two, like that same shit you're saying right there is what's so dangerous to me, nigga.
Why?
What you just said. Like if we went back to high school and put a K in it, imagine what it would be now.
Yeah.
And because you think putting a K in now doesn't give you that same effect. But time's fluid, nigga. So we're 26 now. What if we're 30? And what if we say the same thing?
That'd be crazy.
You know? That's what, bro.
No, because I know like
Ale
had, if I remember, I think he said he had like 100. Like in 2011, he bought $100 worth of Bitcoin. So it was probably like $1. He had 100 Bitcoins, man. That's crazy. He could have been a millionaire. And he just sold them. And he's like, this shit ain't going nowhere.
This shit not going nowhere. Dude, like, bro, there's very few that made that conversion. And honestly, it's like, that's what's hard about the whole game. If everybody can have that foresight.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I was reading a book where like, they were talking about like that being a bias. It's like, he literally couldn't have made a different decision, nigga. Like, he literally, even if you go back right now and tell him, that nigga will probably still sell.
That's true.
Like, Ayo himself could go back in time. Look at young Ayo. Like, the nigga from Interstellar in the bookcase. Tell a nigga,
that's right.
Don't sell. But like,
stay.
Bro, like, cause you gotta think about it. And time and space. I met a nigga last night, 2014. This is not even like 2011, 2014. He had ETH, right? Man had like 1,000 or 2,000 ETH. Nigga, when it was dirt cheap.
Damn.
And this guy's a computer programmer. This guy's in finance. This guy bought it because he understood what ETH could be and he believed in it.
Mm-hmm.
But guess why he sold it?
Why?
His wife want to go to Venice. You know?
Venice is thinking. We don't know how long it's going to be there.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, shit in life comes up. You got to pay rent. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah.
That's why you got to do this shit with money that you don't need and have a real vision, man. That's only niggas that's really rich can do that, bro. Like, I know niggas always forget the nigga that made that Shiba play. First of all, the nigga had 8K to burn.
Yeah.
That's ingredient number one. Because when you have 8K to burn, number one, you put it away. You don't give a fuck about it. Number two, you have patience with it. Nigga, all the niggas, you know, not gonna name names, that keep bringing up the Shiba play, how niggas missed it. Nigga put a K on Shiba, right? By the time Shiba would have got to 10K, niggas would have got out the play. Niggas would have got out the play because, yo, 10K, I did it, it's over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you need that money.
Yeah.
And now niggas is like, yo, I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Get it, like, would you have really held a K of Shiba all the way to $1 billion? Would you have had that kind of
I would have gotten out at $1 million. You know what I mean? Bro,
100K, you know? If I would have like somehow got to 100K on that play, I'm out.
You remember when the AMC short? I put in 100. I was at 120. I was like, I'm out. I made the money.
Profit. I made it back.
Like,
that's the point people underestimate. It's like that psychological war of like, yeah, like I actually have to like keep making decisions all the time. Yeah. It's not some shit where like we play like GTA. I press it, I go save the game, I turn it back on, it happens. No, I gotta every day. My conscience, my psychology is gonna fight against me. My own life circumstances, everything. You know, this is why this game is so fun to me. You know, it's like it's complex.
Man. What? I have to watch The Matrix soon.
But I was talking to my roommate about it. That's one of those movies that like nigga like. I just remember when I was young watching the joint, all I saw was a nigga in cool shades dodging bullets. Yeah. I didn't get none of the message, nigga. Like, when I was a young nigga watching the joint, nigga Neo, he's the one. Like, nigga, I remember niggas on motorcycles, niggas shooting, like. But then I watched this shit like 2 years ago, like, yo, hold up, what?
But see, the thing is, with the Matrix is like my mom had this friend, you know, like her age, so like, you know, mid 40s, early 50s, you know, she's trying to find a man. So my dad was like, oh, I'm gonna hook her up with this guy from Romania, you know, good friend of mine, also my age. And you know, they were talking, exchanging, and she was like, oh, like, is there a character like you really connect with? And he said, Neo, because I'm the one. I'm just.
That's a real ass nigga.
He got his ass left. All right.
Of course, she doesn't get the message.
She doesn't understand.
That's why she's 40 looking for a man. She doesn't ready. She's not ready.
She doesn't know what a high value man.
Get the nigga Kevin on the phone.
Get Neo.
Yeah, bro, that's my favorite part of that whole movie is like when he's about, you know, like niggas are scared to fight the agents. You don't fight the agents, don't fight the agents. And the nigga squares up and he's beginning to believe. I'm like, oh shit. This is real. Like that's when I was young. I felt this nigga like, I don't know, I just thought it was a nigga with superpowers. I didn't understand any of it, what I was doing there. But like those are niggas like I gotta meet, you know? Like, you know, niggas talk about like who would you bring back from the past? I don't give a fuck about niggas from the past, they're dead already. I need to meet the nigga that I don't want the producer. I don't even want the writer. I want the nigga that came up with the idea for the Matrix. What's this nigga on?
On something, man. He was
what on. What do you know? What do you know? It's not just this is not just an idea. This is not just imagination, nigga. There's something you know that like, nigga, this shit is it's crazy, man.
You know how they say like the army's like 30 years ahead of the technology we have now? Why? I mean, like, if they're not gonna use it, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just gonna keep it secret for another 30 years?
Dude, it's crazy you say that because I just heard some like crazy psyops.
What? Like what?
Conspiracy theory. You know, I love these. So, you know, like, one of the biggest questions I've had in the last 2 years is why we're in the middle of a global pandemic, right? Like, it all made sense to me until this point. Global pandemic, which didn't really make sense to me, but fuck it. The government thinks this is a threat. We're sheep. We believe it. We're going to stay in our house, right? Boom. Sure. Now, obviously, we can't work. The economy's going to shit. We, the people, we need some bread because nigga, we still got to pay rent and everything, right? Boom. Niggas go to Congress. They got to appease us. Let's write a bill so these niggas can get money, right? Boom. Everything up to there, even though I don't fuck with all the shit that got us there, I can see how it happened, right? Now, the bill to give niggas money, right? The moment we're going to draft a bill to give niggas this money for all this shit that happened, we put in that the fucking Area 51 got to tell niggas about aliens?
I mean, that...
And a bill about stimulus checks in the middle of a global pandemic? Like, why was that part of a bill?
I think it's just to distract people, bro. I mean, you remember it was last fall when it was just UFO sightings, like the Air Force has to, you know what I mean? It was just like the army needs more money, and now the people are gonna support it. If they're scared of aliens attacking us, like go ahead. We need that new the new aircraft. You know what I mean?
Whatever we need. But I mean, see, like I agree with you, right? Like that's what I thought, but I heard some crazy, niggas saying niggas saying mom in the NSA.
You got a cousin at the Pentagon.
Whatever. Niggas got inside scoop or whatever. So there's rockets out there. Like you see those. The biggest one was that video from the Navy on 60 Minutes, where the Navy guy was talking about that footage that he saw while he was flying a plane, where it was making movements that no craft creator could make, and that's like 1,000 years, nigga, to whatever, 10 ahead of us. Well, now there is shit that moves like that. Actually.
Already. Yeah.
Rockets. There's like these rockets that are like the next nuke, right? It's like you can make precise attacks. They could evade the rockets that start trying to shoot them down. It's like these kind of rockets are being made. And like, so the nigga was telling me, right? Like you said, that's why I brought this shit up. Like he was telling me on some psyop shit, which nigga, this isn't a theory. Like your theory is kind of the one I go with. It's like they were trying to distract niggas just to get more government spending, fear, aliens, guys spend more money to defend ourselves from aliens.
Yeah.
Nigga, we've seen this play before. You niggas was whack. Anyway, he was saying they already got the rockets. Like that's a U.S. government jump, right? But we gonna shoot it out there and make it move like we never seen before. It's an alien, right? But we already got the rockets. But now we justify the spending for the rockets that we've already made because we told niggas it's from aliens. That's great. Like, it's some next level Inception, dream within a dream within a dream, nigga, kick. Like, bro, this shit, like, again, this is shit that I'm old enough to realize now. It's like, it's on the edge, but nigga, there's a 50-50 chance.
Have you seen Don't Look Up?
Huh?
Have you seen Don't Look Up? You need to watch that.
I've seen a lot of TV. I've only been watching my show Billions and Power. That's the only two shows I follow.
Power.
Bro, nigga, I've been following that show, nigga, since 2013.
Exactly. You gotta leave it in 20. You should have left it like 2015.
You don't like that show?
I've never watched
it. You two culturally, hip hop, rhythm and poetry. You two high class. You got a real artistic taste, huh? We bum niggas. We like that shit, huh? We like that.
You NFT. Wait, you need to watch that. The Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up.
Actually, geek. Yeah.
DiCaprio.
Come on, he doesn't make a bad movie.
You were saying that one was one of them. No, that's like the critics I talked to told me that was one of his.
Who said that?
Nuts.
Who said that? Was it NFT? Was it a crypto bro?
Nah, bro. This is Paris girl. I was eating cheese, and
What do the French know, huh?
But they act like they know. You believe it? They act like they know. That's all French people do. They act like they know.
That's half of it. That's like 75%.
It's the confidence. They talk to you like, no, there's no way. And it's like, nigga, if you niggas know all this stuff, why are you not American? It's like, nah, I'm fucking with you. You niggas know all this shit. How come Napoleon lost? Yeah, I mean, I watch it. It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
What is it about?
It's a comet is about to hit Earth. And,
okay, that's what you gotta tell me. I could kind of see kind of plays that can be made with the story. Yeah.
Damn, we need to destroy it. Hold up. You know what I mean? Congress moves slow. We got a filibuster, We got
a filibuster. Dude, I don't know, man. Like, that's kind of like, dude, I was watching my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies. Saying I'm a fucking nerd for this shit. Big Short. I was watching that shit, man, and it's like, that movie's powerful, bro. The Big Short, nigga. Like,
I actually don't think I've watched it.
You never seen it? Bro, you have to watch it. Because, like, it's crazy because, like, I don't get how we live in this society, this kind of universe, like Bro, remember when that nigga Mark Wahlberg did the movie about the Boston bombing?
He made one?
Yeah, and he made the movie about the fucking oil crash, right? So we can have these bullshit ass events happen. The movies happen to let us know exactly how niggas scheme for that to allow to happen. And then more bullshit happens in the same way. And niggas just, the movie was crazy.
Son, I just saw like an oil rig off of like the coast of Nigeria. Or no, it was a Nigerian oil rig. Nigeria doesn't have a coast, right? No, it's landlocked.
Nigeria has a coast.
Nigeria has a coast. Okay, so it's
Niger's landlocked.
Okay, so but yeah,
maybe you're right. I don't
know. But it was like, you know, it was burning, it was crashing down, and I was like, damn, you know, today I can't ask for a straw at Starbucks. You know what I mean? I got to do my part. It was like in Ecuador, I saw like a whole pipe was just spewing out oil into the rainforest, but I got to do my part. You know, think of the turtles. You know what I'm saying? It's just. It's sad.
I gotta do my part. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Nah, but this shit is, bro. I mean, I don't know, son. That's why, I mean, it goes back to like, I think that's a great topic for this podcast. We maybe need to name the podcast episode that The Matrix. Because, nigga, we live in a matrix, nigga.
It's about to be like, we're about to have like 30 episodes named The Matrix.
The Matrix! Bro, but it's, I don't know. And that's why, like, for me, it's like, even when I'm talking to you, it's like, why do I feel the need? Because I'm going to say it again, to give the disclaimer that I know this is conspiracy theory. I know that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we can never, like, if, like, when you talk about The Big Short and what happened, if a nigga came and detail you exactly what was going on in the financial sector before 07, 06, 05, he's a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
How are we programmed to think like that? And then shit happens that proves that, no, nigga, sometimes thinking like that is right. And we still go along with this shit, bro. Like, niggas, bro, all niggas do still, because not just niggas did, niggas do still, people just create complex financial instruments that the layman's guy doesn't understand, right? So now that I've created this complex financial instrument that you don't understand because, nigga, you work at the factory, you obviously, nigga, need a nigga that understands to take care of your bread for you. And here I come. And here my whole industry comes. Of niggas that
NFTs
are just frauds. Huh?
You just described NFTs. That's crazy.
Bro, but I see it happening in the crypto space, so I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, that's why I'm still on the hunt for projects that I feel like my whole, I'm not gonna put my whole thesis out there for niggas to know.
You got a thesis?
My research thesis for, like, you know, like, it's like, you know, it's like for like finding stuff and finding projects. It's pretty much, nobody watches this shit anyway, but I'm looking for something that could be feasible in the you know what I'm saying, in the Web3.
Yeah.
And it could be a game changing technology, right?
Yeah.
But when I go to the village and tell niggas, like that. I don't gotta explain the history of blockchain. I don't gotta, this might work. I could just tell you the idea like that.
Yeah.
Those are the things. Nigga, Silk Road was the first Web3 application.
Damn. When did Silk Road come out? Like 2010?
2010. And Bitcoin came out in 08. Right? And what was about Silk Road? Niggas ain't even thinking about Bitcoin, none of that shit. What was Silk Road? You could get drugs easily to your door. Every nigga understands that. But really, it was complex, because the reason niggas wasn't getting traced is because they were using the blockchain, using the crypto technology to make sure that the payments weren't being traced. But I didn't have to explain that to niggas. All I had to do was tell niggas, you can get drugs to come to your door and nobody's gonna find out. I mean,
is that the reason Bitcoin was like, I mean, obviously it gained traction because of that. Like, if Silk Road didn't exist, like, Bitcoin would have never reached where it is.
But then you got to think about it like this, right? Chicken and egg.
What came for it? Okay.
Because that's the point, right? Maybe you're right.
If there wasn't a way to not be traced, then yeah, okay, fair.
And Silk Road doesn't come. And
there's always been a need for drugs, right? But there hasn't always been a need to be not traced.
Or a way for you not to be traced. Everybody wanted a way to, but there's never always been a way. And now there's a way. There's a need there, and now it's created. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? So like that's like those are opportunities I'm keeping my mind to where like I gotta understand the complex game because like there's a bunch of complex shit going on in crypto space that I'm just still struggling to understand myself. And sometimes
because I try to understand like Ethereum, like this dude is trying to explain to me, and it's really about like the nodes agreeing all at once. I was like, what the fuck's a node? It's just like a random dude, right? Like how many nodes are there? Do you know?
Nah.
No. It's just like random dudes with computers.
Random dudes out there. Yeah.
Just at home, and their computers just do it for it. It's crazy,
dude. Yeah, information, you know, and it's like again.
But I mean, maybe that's better because it's not like they're being elected, you know what I mean? Because if once they're elected, you know what I mean? I think government, you know, instead of senators who are like their careers and senators, just get random people. Just they vote for each state. And they change. It's just random. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter, nigga. You get 4 years. Go ahead. Go hold it down.
Maybe just a vote. I mean, one vote, and then we just
I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like my whole thing is like, I don't know, like, I just want my mom to understand it. I just want niggas in a village to understand.
But is it enough for your mom? Well, to not understand, but to trust you to do it?
No.
Okay.
It's not because I need her to understand.
Huh?
I need her to understand it. That's how I know this shit is gonna be a virus, an infection that's gonna grow and make so much bread that niggas can't even understand. Right? I believe I'll find this shit. Once I'm reading through one of these bullshit ass white papers and I find some shit where I don't gotta read too much more to understand this, and I feel like this is a good opportunity if people understand this out on the street, that's the one. But bro, like even crypto to this day, the only reason people are in it is because of the value that happened. You go on the street, you say proof of stake, you say proof of work, stake, niggas don't know what the fuck you talking about. But niggas know now that Bitcoin worth 35K. And we know what 35K is, so obviously it's important. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that's what it's like these barriers that's keeping this actual revolution that niggas is like in the industry talking about happening. And like that I've seen what's going on. Watching Big Short was powerful yesterday because it just made me more aware to this that like there's just so much shit getting created. Like there's layer 1 tokens, right? There's ETH, and then things getting created on the ETH ecosystem, and now there's things getting created on those ecosystems on that ecosystem. You know what I mean? And like people are just congregating this kind of wealth and it's kind of like these transactions create liquidity amongst themselves. But it's the same game that's happening in the real world. The only way you bridge the two is if you have something that I don't have to explain to you. I just want like the minute I say it, you'll finish my sentence, and that's how I know, nigga. Like that's a winning idea. But like that takes time, man. And I don't know. Like we're not conditioned right now to like understand what's going on. It's just everything that we need to understand, nigga. We're not taught in school, and it's made so that we can't understand it. Like, like, bro, we should be learning about taxes. We should be learning about inflation. We should be learning about what to do if, nigga, okay, whether you're going to go to college or not, right? Whether you're going to know about this Abe Lincoln shit enough to, like, because when I'm teaching you American history in high school, right? If, like, we play that out academically, right, then you're going to go to a college and be a fucking poli-sci major that's actually going to think about this shit, right? Yeah. Nobody gives a fuck about that, right? What if you niggas want to survive, right? All these group of children in my room, and they want to survive. When they leave here, they will have to get jobs. Whether you're a lawyer, whether you're an accountant, right? Whether you're a mechanic. So because you have to get jobs, you're gonna have to know how to pay taxes. You're gonna have to know what to do with your money. You're gonna have to know how your money's created and how this shit affects you. But why are we never taught to think like that? And then by the time we leave, even niggas that's lawyers, niggas that's doctors, some of them still don't understand what's going on. And it's like that part of it shouldn't be made that difficult, bro.
That's a fair point. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck was I learning about the Italian Revolution in IB? I don't care. I literally don't give a fuck about how the Italian nigga. I will never care. I'm sorry. Not even.
I don't remember shit. I'm not gonna lie. Who was in the Italian?
Bro, huh?
It was Mussolini versus who?
It was like families that was shooting each other. There was houses where niggas was hanging out the window. You know, a bunch of shit that I don't care about. And then at one point they started talking about Otto von Bismarck, and then the class ended. You know, like shit that doesn't stick. I can't use that.
The Kaiser.
I can use that to talk to some shorty and act like I'm smart, nigga. But come on, what's that really gonna do for me in real life, nigga? Like,
yeah,
what's that knowledge gonna do for me, bro? And it's like, I don't know. I'm not smarter than these niggas. These niggas smarter than me. That's why I'm learning that shit. Like these niggas know they can teach us practical shit, but they don't. I just feel like it's for a reason, bro. Like,
you mean the teachers? I think the teachers are part of the
I'm talking about the system. I'm talking about the system.
Oh yeah, the system.
Like, yeah, because when you have a conversation like this, it almost starts to sound like I'm saying like I'm smarter than the government. Yeah. Why isn't the government thinking of this? These niggas are smarter than me. That's why I'm so mad, because they think it's been thought of this.
Yeah.
And they're still doing what they're doing because they know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? These niggas know they can teach niggas shit that they could use in life. Well, fuck that, nigga. George Washington. What did he do? Nigga, Thomas Jefferson. What's good with him? Go back. None about that, nigga. Yeah. None of this shit you could use, man. Learn about that, nigga. When you, bro, I don't know how your IB test for English was, nigga, but that's when I realized this shit was a scam, nigga. I had to write a paper on our test that was like a short essay that was written about the Susquehanna River in Maryland. And how this nigga would go there every summer or some shit, see the light reflect off the lake, some bullshit. I ain't know how it is. Niggas had to interpret what the author meant. All this nigga, I couldn't believe it. But nothing that niggas told me could have prepared me for that shit, bro.
You know about the Susquehanna?
Huh?
You don't know about the Susquehanna? The U.S. system failed you.
Bro, I hated those. English was like one of my most hated classes, bro.
You think so? You don't think Samsel prepared you for life?
Man, the state of him now. Oh,
you know, it's like you never want to meet your heroes. You don't want to add your heroes onto Facebook, man.
What did that nigga say? What that nigga say on Batman? If you live long enough, you become the villain, nigga. Yeah. That nigga had bars. Damn. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain. That nigga said himself. He lived too long. I mean, bro, I kind of knew it. I'm be rich. I kind of knew you thought like that.
You think so? They even
bro, old white nigga? What are we talking about here? Like, nigga, what did niggas think? Like, realistically, that's what niggas are so shocked for, because niggas was thinking weirdly. He's an old white nigga. When you read this history book shit, 60s, 50s, niggas are teaching this nigga was in his prime back then. What do you think he was doing when niggas was getting hosed down by the fucking cops, nigga? Niggas was getting a beer with his dad. What was his dad telling him? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't that nigga thought shit like that, you know? That's why I'm not disappointed. I told you that's that nigga message thinking him. Like, yo, thank you, Mr. Himself, everything different. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when I see niggas arguing on him on Facebook, they don't know that they always lose. You know why they always lose, nigga?
Why?
Because this nigga's done. This nigga doesn't teach no more. This nigga has no more job. He's at the crib. Him and his old ass wife probably got a dog running around. Nigga has nothing to do. So what's he do? He gets on Facebook, stirs nigga shit up. And now when he gets that notification and he replied, oh yeah, I'm locked in. But you cook him or not? Now this nigga has an objective for the day. Now this nigga has something to do, nigga. You in your mind thinking like, oh my God, how come it's Sam so? How's he spend? Nigga, he just looking for something to do. This nigga's bored at the crib. typing bullshit to get niggas to react, and now this is my day. Nah, nigga, I don't gotta listen to the wife all day, nigga. Let me get on Facebook real quick. Bro, I see threads with him that's like 18, 19 comments long. I'm like, yo, niggas just niggas, I kept the niggas on Facebook that hard about it, bro.
So this is going on YouTube. First YouTube episode.
I guess
Yeah. I'm gonna make
they should probably turn the light on.
The background doesn't have to be Neo.
Huh?
I'm gonna have to put Neo as the picture.
Why were you even thinking about putting it on SoundCloud?
SoundCloud? What do you mean? That's the space.
Nigga, I need